Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to episode 16 of C.C.O, Complete Client Overview. Today we are reviewing the Bleach mod client. This episode is brought to you by all of the people that voted. Be sure to use the link in the description so that you can choose what client I review next. Also, for everyone asking what texture pack I use, there is now a link to download it in the video description. There is also a link to my Discord server where you can chat with other people in the community or get client configs and enter giveaways. Bleach mod is an open source client that can be found on GitHub. The README section on the GitHub page has a lot of useful information for opening the client on different operating systems. I really like that there is an inbuilt download count. This can give a user a good idea if the client is safe to use or not. Obviously, it is not a deciding factor, but I personally would stay away from clients that have been downloaded less than 5,000 times. There is also a link to the official Bleach mod website. Here, there is even more information on the client and its modules, as well as a download page and links to the official GitHub repository. Overall, the website is not only clean looking, but also quite helpful in my opinion. There are multiple ways of downloading the Bleach mod. The first and most simple method is by visiting the official Bleach website and going to the downloads page. Here you can find the download button along with instructions on downloading the client. The second option is to build the client yourself from the GitHub repository, or alternatively you can download the client from the releases tab on the right hand side of the page. Bleach is a fabric-based mod that runs on Minecraft 1.17.1. It is however compatible with Multi-Connect and Baritone. I also like how the developers have included links to download Fabric, as this makes the first time install much simpler for newer users. Bleach Hack has a grand total of 91 unique modules. There are both utility and PvP hacks. Crystal Aura. This module obviously works best on lower ping. There are quite a few settings, and when configured correctly it is fast and quite strong. Kill Aura. The Kill Aura module has a decent amount of settings and can be quite powerful when configured correctly. Auto Totem. This module acts more like an offhand module. It works well and overall was very reliable, although it definitely lacks some settings. Auto Armor. This module automatically replaces your broken armor. I am not sure if my ping was an issue or if I had it configured incorrectly, but I had a few problems when using this module. Surround. I personally quite like this module. Even though it lacks some of the modes offered by other clients, it is fast and generally quite reliable. Arrow Juke. This module attempts to dodge incoming arrows fired by opposing players. Anti-Void. This module is useful on servers that have random holes in the bedrock around the spawn region. Before we get into the utility hacks offered by the Bleach mod, I'd like to take a quick break and remind you all to like or dislike the video. This lets me know if you are enjoying my content. While you are down there, please consider subscribing. It really helps me out, and if you aren't enjoying my content, you can always unsubscribe. Anyways, that is enough self-promotion. Let's get back to some of those utility modules. Auto Reconnect. This is very useful on servers with queues. While this isn't an issue yet for 1.17 servers, it is always a nice module to have. Auto Build. This is an extremely helpful module that can be used to automatically build withers or golems. Search. This module lets you highlight any blocks of your choosing. I personally use this module to search for portal blocks, as it is always nice to see nearby portals. Better Portal. This module is extremely helpful on servers with a low TPS, where you sometimes have to wait up to 5 minutes to go through a portal. The module itself can be used to remove the nauseous motion blur effects. Entity Menu. This module allows you to middle click an entity to open a 3D model of that entity. I don't see this being very useful, but I thought it was something new and interesting. Secret Close. This module tricks the server into thinking you are still inside of a shulker after you have escaped from it by holding the close packet. X-Ray. This module works as expected. Unfortunately, this module does not work if you install Sodium alongside Bleach mod. New chunks. According to the developer, Bleach hack is one of very few or possibly even the only client to have a working new chunks module on Minecraft versions 1.13 and above. The default key for opening the Bleach mod GUI is right shift. However, this can easily be changed. The GUI itself reminds me a lot of Cami Blue, or I guess Lambda. This is actually a good thing as I like how both of these clients look. Unfortunately, Bleach mod lacks a lot of customizable GUI settings. There is no custom font option and you are not really able to customize the look of the client. With all that being said, there is some form of HUD editor, although it is called the UR. Here you can click and drag the different HUD elements anywhere on screen. I don't usually like custom start pages for clients, but I have to say I really like the simplicity of the Bleach mod start page. There are also quite a few useful things under the options tab. The only support offered by Bleach mod is in their official Discord server. There's an FAQ channel which contains a decent amount of information on the client. I personally found this to be very useful. There's also a dedicated help channel where you can ask questions if you are really stuck with something. From what I can see, the devs are fast to answer and very helpful at that. Overall, I have not personally needed support, but from what I can tell, the support seems to be very effective and fast. I know I have said this before, but Bleach mod honestly was a very pleasant surprise. I have not seen or used it in the past and I was expecting a poorly made skidded GitHub client. But in actual fact, Bleach mod feels like a well built and polished client. I honestly would recommend trying this client for yourself, especially if you have not used the client on the newer versions of Minecraft. All of the links can be found in the video's description. No client is ever 100% perfect though. I would love to see more customization options added to the GUI. Custom font and color pickers would be a great start. I personally really enjoy customizing a client to my own personal preference. Thank you so much for watching to the end of my video. I really appreciate your time. Before you leave, remember to vote for next week's episode of C.C.O with the link in the description. Seeing as you're all still here, I assume you enjoyed the video, so please consider leaving a like and maybe even subscribing. I have also made a KiLAB gaming memberships area on my channel, so be sure to check out the benefits with the join button. Quick shout out to my Patreon for all of the support. Without him, I would not be able to try new paid for clients. Anyways, it has been your boy KiLAB, peace in the Middle East.